Hey guys, it's Dan. Hope you all are doing well, or as well as you can be with this COVID-19 pandemic. I got some book mail. I had filmed these separately and I did like unboxings for them, but I watched them and I just wasn't happy with the way they came out. And like I always say, book mail is the best mail, especially during trying times where anxiety levels are high. So, like I said, I filmed these prior where I unboxed them, but I just wasn't happy with the way they came out. So I decided to film these together. There were just two separate books, and I'm going to share them with you guys now. This is the book The Ancestor by Danielle Trussoni. This is a new book. It literally just came out. I don't know what the situation is with Amazon as to whether you can order this or not. But she was originally going to send me an ARC copy, but then her publisher, when they realized I was on YouTube, they're like, oh, you better send him a finished copy. And I do have to say, this is a beautiful edition. I love the deckled edges. The cover is nice. And in the last video, I did not look at what the hard... Oh, it's just a plain purple. But I like purple. So, what I wanted to tell you guys was what this book is about. It's basically about a main character named Bert Monty, Alberta Bert Monty. She gets a letter from this count addressed to her as Countess that claims she's inherited an estate. And I guess the estate is in Italy. It's in the mountains in Italy. And it's got some kind of supernatural kind of vibes to it. And it says basically, a stunning, bewitching gothic novel of suspense. The Ancestor plunges readers into a world of dark family secrets, the burden of family inheritance, and the allure of finding home. I didn't want to read you the whole little thing about it, but let's just know that this lady, she has some dark family past or something. So this could be interesting. Seems suspenseful, and it's going to be added to my pile. I do have other books from other authors, so that's one that's going to have to be, behind some others. And then also I got this book from A.A. Medina. He was on Twitter and he shared that he had a bunch of copies and he wanted people to review them, to read and review them. And I knew he was on my Twitter friends list, and I was like, yeah, sure, man. I'm like, go ahead and send me a copy and I will read and review your book for you. On the back it says, Eric Host was in an accident. When he awoke, not only was his 9-year-old daughter missing, but so was his memory of the day. Almost 2 months had passed, but there's still no sign of his daughter, Melinda, until she found him. Dragged through an emotional and painful minefield, Eric unravels the mystery of his daughter's disappearance. So, this seems like a mystery. It might be a thriller. I'm not really 100% sure, but it is roughly around 120 pages, so this will be a quick read. It does sound cool, and I do really love the cover for this. If you are an independent horror, I'm gonna leave the indie stuff to only horror authors, and some others at you can submit your books to me, and if I read it, if I find it interesting, please have physical copies for me. Like I always say, I'm bad at reading Kindle books, so I'm not really one of those people who's going to read Kindle books seriously fast. So if you give me a physical copy, I'm more apt to read it quicker than I would if I had a Kindle version. But yeah, I appreciate the fact that some authors are sending me books now. I will have Amazon links for those of you in the U.S. for these books. I don't know if... I think The Ancestor might be on Book Depository, so I will have the link for that down below. But I appreciate the fact that, indie authors are willing to share their books with me for honest and fair reviews, and then I get to tell you guys about them, and then you guys can go check them out. Support your indie authors. So that's why I'm going to have the links down below if you want to pick up these books. that's all I got for you guys. I feel a little more confident about this video than I did the two separate ones I did. They were kind of short, and I had literally just woken up when I'd filmed them, so I was kind of slurring my speech and stuff because I was still super tired. But now I'm a little more awake since I've had my caffeine. And yeah, so I will probably upload this later today. Hope, like I said before, hope you all are doing well with the pandemic and all that. So yeah, if you want to find more, book reviews and recommendations, hit that subscriber button, and while you're there, hit that notification bell. And if you are an independent horror author looking for reviews, go ahead and reach out to me. My email is on my YouTube page. I'm always more than willing to work with independent horror authors. That's all I got for you guys. Till next time, later.